good, man. I gotta get another. Happy Monday, everyone out there. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're not live inside episode 286 of the Kicking Shit Podcast.
Yeah. You back.
All right, man. Joining me today are the usual suspects behind the camera. We what I say, bro?
Sussex. All right, TDJs.
Behind the camera, we got D, Chocolate Delight. D,
swallowed
King.
up.
She is the
I had to say that shit.
What's up, D?
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Yeah, why do you say that? What's up? I'm good.
Oh, man. To my right, man, as you can hear, man, it's the comedian, the funny, the talented, my boy
job.
Jails, a.k.a. Jelly. Put him on the bread till he's fed.
Yeah.
Young Picasso, motherfucking J-liners. It is James D. Jellyfish. Man, what's going on, my brother?
This is always is. What's good with y'all, man?
You sound just like TDJs. Oh, man, to my left, man, it is my boy. It is my partner. It is my dog. It's Mr. Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a. Crown Daddy, a.k.a. Crown Poppy, or the El Himador Poppy, the Avion Don, the Terramana God, the Malargo Ho, Mr. Still Your Girl. Give her right back because she got hammer toe, Mr. Jamaican man himself, man. What's happening, dog?
Jamaican man. You got tree jobs.
What's happening,
What
Johnny,
up, man? Chilling. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Even though I saw this Hotep nigga said that the New Year don't start to April.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been
man.
hearing that.
It's March. I thought it was March.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
That was March.
I definitely heard April.
Definitely thought it was March. Real quick, man, I want to shout out to everybody that listens to us week in and week out. If you held us down on the YouTube, if you just joined our subscribers, we got some subscribers this month. I want to shout out to you. If you watching us, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're new to the show, go ahead, tap that subscribe button, like. Other than that, you can find us audio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. That's where we are. Other than that, man, how is everybody doing? Everybody good, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just
Doing
chilling,
good,
man.
doing
Feeling
great.
good, feeling great.
All right.
Happy to be here, man. Like I said, Happy New Year. I'm going to be a bit rusty, but we're going to get back into the swing of things.
It's good to be back.
All right, well, off the top, man, while we were gone, a lot happened. And one of those things that happened was Keith Lee ranked restaurants from his city tour. Now, I watched this video. I get Keith Lee videos on my TikTok. I don't follow the nigga, but TikTok does a great job of making sure you see the shit that you look at. so I get a Keith Lee video every now and then. And so he ranks his top 8 cities from the tour. He ranked them in order. Now, if y'all don't know, he toured. These are cities he just toured. He's working on a concept for a show. He wanted to prove to them that whatever they were talking about, he could do in the way that he wants to do it. So anyway, now if you've been to these places, vouch. If you haven't been to these places, you can't vouch.
Right.
But let's start. Number 8 on that list was Atlanta.
Facts.
I mean, Atlanta got good food. It's just the service for me.
Why? Because
I agree with what Johnny said.
It's just, he explained it well. If you in Atlanta, it's like you're going to be waiting. You can't really get no takeout unless you do like DoorDash or something like that. And they charge you fees for everything in a restaurant. I understand gratuity. But like I said, they give you the entertainment fee and shit like that. I mean,
whoa, what?
yeah, when I went out, I think I said that. But I went out with my for my niece's birthday. We went to a place and it was $10 per person for entertainment
Well, who was
because
on
they had
that?
a live band in there.
Who they?
I don't even know, just some random live band.
Damn, they deserve
And
$10.
everybody, and I think we had a party of 11, so that was automatically 110 off the rip.
Yeah, they making money.
Yeah.
Number 7 was New York City.
I mean,
On that list.
New York is a melting pot. Food is gonna be good there.
Yeah, it's a lot of different food.
Yeah, it should. I feel like it should have been higher, but I wouldn't put it in my top 5. Number 6 was Detroit. Number 4 was number 5 was LA. Number 4 was Vegas. 3 Chicago, 2 Houston, and number 1 was New Orleans.
I agree with New Orleans being number 1. New Orleans got some food, like their food is off the chain.
I feel like
even a fast food is good.
Right.
Like the quick stops.
Yeah, I went to when last time I was in New Orleans, it was like a corner store, and they had seafood coming in and out of that bitch, and you would just get crawfish boil out the gas station, bro, and it was slapping.
Damn.
I agree with y'all, but I mean, I would have. Me personally, 1 or 2, I feel like he didn't miss. My number 1 would have been like Houston. I've had more food in Houston. Like I've ate at more places in Houston. Texas got good food in general.
Yeah.
Like this is a great place to eat. But New Orleans definitely second. And I agree with Chicago being third. I think out of all the places I've been, and I don't really like to like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to find places to eat. But Chicago was one of those places where, man, I was eating shit like I ate more than I thought I was going to eat on the trip. Just because Chicago got good food. Yeah. But also in the top 5, I don't know if any of y'all have had the chance of eating food in Miami. Miami has real good cuisine.
Miami has very good food.
Yeah, Miami, and I ain't talking about like prime 112 type shit. I'm talking about the mom and pop. If you get out in the Haitian community or the art district, like you find some good ass places in Miami. I never ate in Vegas, so I can't vouch for that one or Detroit. But New York is one of those places like I could see why somebody would rate it low. But New York, one of those places like you gotta know somebody to know somebody to know where to go to get good food.
See, I feel like that about Detroit. Like you gotta know somebody to get the good food.
I want to go to Detroit.
In Detroit, yeah, and I want to go. I've never been. I want to go to Detroit. I want to check it out. I feel like that about Atlanta. Like I don't feel like Atlanta should not be in the top 5. I mean, if you don't put it in your top 5, I get it. If you do, I get it. Because Atlanta, one of the places like I know people there, so I can tell you like they got good food. But if you go there like he did and you running off suggestions on the internet, like we don't know where those suggestions coming from. I feel like Keith Lee should have got with the people in Atlanta, like the 85 South shows, or got at the radio stations, hit like actual locals. Say, hey man, where y'all eat at for real? Like, where do y'all eat?
And they
at?
sending them stuff on like online, like his followers.
Yeah, like he only ate
eat.
where the people that lived there were kind of suggesting, and so that's how some of the more mom and pop places got exposure.
Well, I put it to you like this: what he was getting, and from what I could see from the internet, what he was getting from people in Atlanta was from like, all right, if me and Johnny meet some people tomorrow, right, and me, Johnny and James. Me and Johnny and James on the street, they say, yo, dog, I'm looking for good food. We're going to send them to a bunch of places, and they're going to be credible because we're actually from Charlotte. Like, we've been here since we were children. So we're going to send you somewhere where the food going to be good. If you go downtown Charlotte and meet somebody who's been here 10 years, they could probably suggest you some good spots too, but they not going to be as good as the spots as somebody from Charlotte. And I feel like Atlanta having so many people in it that are not from Atlanta, they might enjoy what was it called? The honey spot, whatever that was.
Honey Tupelo?
Yeah, they might. Well, no, it wasn't Tupelo honey. They the spot that he went to that he gave. They might enjoy a milk and honey, but a real ATLian might like JJ Crickets.
Yeah.
Like he didn't even go to
That's
JJ
what I'm saying. He did
Crickets. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get what you're saying.
Like we would like
you gotta get some wings when you go to Atlanta. That's what they known for.
Yeah, I didn't see him with a wing. And
I ain't never heard nobody say they get wings when they go to Atlanta. I ain't
Hell,
never heard
They
them.
supposed to be the chicken wing capital of the world. Bro.
I had no idea. I could see why though.
Oh man,
I could see why. But you know what I'm saying? I just never heard that before.
Yeah, man.
But I will say when we went to LA, they food was busting.
You think so?
LA got
Man,
good food.
hell yeah.
Y'all think so?
Yeah,
Man,
for sure.
that one place I stopped at, I spent about $40 in that bitch.
Are you vegan?
Oh yeah.
And what made it so crazy, I taste something, then I went back.
Right.
Because you remember we was sitting on that side street.
Yo.
I said, hold up, nigga, let me get back.
I forget. What's
What
that?
was that
That
for a
shit good
minute?
as hell. We was just sitting there. I said, we gonna keep sitting here? All right, hold up. Let me go right back over
here. I think the food was
here.
good in LA. It's a bit cliche, like it's trendy.
Yeah,
the
it
food
is
in LA
trendy.
is
Oh,
trendy.
yeah.
But yeah, it was some good food. I like the egg sandwich that we waited in line for. I don't think y'all ordered it. I know you did.
Oh, that egg sandwich was good as a bitch.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
as a bitch. Yeah,
I have
it was
never-
egg slut, whatever.
Yeah.
I have never in my life tasted something and then said, let me go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what made
Wow.
me.
No, that's when you know it's fire.
I fell in love
yeah.
with that place. I was like, this place is the shit.
The vegan, was it better than the vegan spot in
Man,
Houston?
any vegan spot ever.
That vegan spot we went to Houston, I paid like $40.
But
Which
that
one
shit
we went
wasn't
to in
horrible. It wasn't horrible. It
Which one
wasn't
we went?
horrible.
What y'all-
Actually,
we went to it was like
it
a
was
hole in the wall
wall.
vegan spot.
It's a vegan spot.
Was it vegan?
Yeah, it was vegan.
Yeah, okay.
I don't remember.
Cause I enjoyed the lemonade. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it was pieces that I had that I enjoyed, but it's like hard because you getting one shot at the menu.
True that.
So it's
I
like
forgot what I ordered.
based off what you pick. Y'all shit was good. Y'all got something fried down laid to the side.
Yeah,
That shit was good.
Me and Josh, it was like 20 plus.
It wasn't a bad spot. I think my thing was the prices. I was like, come on, dog.
Yeah, for the
But-
vegan and the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Y'all in the old church.
I think we all spent about at least 40.
Y'all in the old church and y'all taxing in the middle of the hood.
Well,
But
it's homegrown, bro.
That's just blessed food.
I guess
Yeah,
it was.
it's
I
homegrown.
guess
Don't
it
talk
was.
about that.
We
You gotta
wasn't,
pay
but
for
it
the
I
was.
guess
organic.
the anointed vegan food.
But yeah, that's my only qualms with the list. Then D hit me with the healthiest burger spot list.
Yeah,
And I thought this was dope. Dude, you got that list pulled up?
Let me find
I remember who number one was.
I want to go from the bottom of it because this
Okay.
shit was like
I think my boys was at the bottom, which pissed me off. 'cause
Wendy's.
Yeah,
Oh.
they probably went to the Sunset Wendy's. You can't go to the Sunset Wendy's.
Well, nah,
nah, talk about
nah,
it.
so
Go to the
you want
Valentine
from the
Wendy's,
top?
Yeah, from the bottom.
From
From
the
the
bottom,
bottom.
okay.
10.
All right, so top
ass
10.
hamburger.
This is a top 10
This shit is little.
uh,
Healthiest burgers.
healthiest fast food cheeseburger in the
All right.
U.S. So they scored it 5-point score. So the number 10 is Wendy's.
Boo.
The junior bacon
Fuck whoever
or
made
junior
this
cheese.
list,
Sorry,
you
not junior bacon
bitch-ass
cheeseburger.
niggas.
The junior cheeseburger. A 4.6. Number 9 is
Damn.
Five Guys.
Five Guys.
4.8.
I thought they should have been higher.
Damn.
Got pretty good.
The number 8 McDonald's. Their cheeseburger got a 5.0.
They over Five Guys?
See what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just,
I don't know
That's
who made
crazy.
This
So
list.
mind you,
Yo,
McDonald's
keep in
might have
mind,
made this list.
This is a
virgin tongue ass nigga.
Wait, what?
Version
mad?
two.
He said he ain't had his tongue bust down
You're
before.
right. You don't know good food, nigga.
Number 7 is Carl's Jr. or Hardee's.
Yeah,
small
he
cheeseburger.
from over there.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Dairy Queen, the original cheeseburger.
Oh heck no.
That shit right there.
Queen?
Yeah, Dairy Queen, man. That
Dairy
shit right
Queen
there
had your
fucked me
belly
up.
button poking out.
I don't know how Five Guys is number 9.
I
They lost
don't know
me
how
with that
Five
one,
Guys is
but
number 9.
This like the Joe Budden second best rapper list.
Number 5, Del Taco, Del Cheeseburger. I never had
I never
that.
I've
heard
heard
of
of
good
them
things about
before.
Del Taco.
Number 4, Culver's.
The
The
Butterburger.
Culver's,
The Butterburger.
Culver's, yeah.
Culver's got a
Cheese.
good.
Culver's,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know exactly which burger that is.
Shout out Culver's
The
on Concord.
Butterburger.
Number 3,
Shit got butter on it, talking about it's healthy. The fuck?
number 3 is Checkers or Rallies. Rallies.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I
see
forgot
that.
this is healthiest. It's not the best.
Yeah,
No,
so
it's
it's a
not the
checker
best
burger
section.
with
Okay.
cheese.
All right. Okay.
Number 2, here we get to the heavy hitters. In-N-Out Burger.
That's number 2.
That's number 2.
Yeah, they
I
from
thought they were
LA.
number 1.
Nope. Number
What's
1, Whataburger.
Oh,
Oh,
number
that's
1
right.
was
Yeah,
Whataburger.
they
What a
from the
burger
west
coming to
side.
North Carolina.
Where?
Oh, that's what's up.
I think the Raleigh area.
I've never had them, and I said I wanted to try
I
them.
think we
one time.
had it in Houston.
We had it in
Yeah,
Houston.
we
Yeah,
had it.
yeah.
We had it in Houston.
I had In-N-Out once, and when we was in LA, that shit slapped like a motherfucker.
Speaking of-
that shit was worth everything I had to wait for. It was
Yeah, we
good.
did wait for a minute.
Honestly,
I was about to
In-N-Out
say.
Burger
Go ahead.
in San Francisco, and the line was stupid. I
Oh yeah,
waited
the line
40
do be
minutes.
stupid. Yeah.
Nah, the line was stupid when we went.
Yeah,
You
the
remember
line
when
was
We got
went?
there early too.
And somebody was throwing up on the.
Bro, them niggas was
I
wild.
say, oh, niggas is hungry.
And I was ready to take my ass home too. Y'all niggas had me in that line waiting
Oh,
for
you talking about Whataburger?
But that shit, it was
that shit
all worth
late.
it. It was all worth it, man.
Nah, you talking about In-N-Out Burger was worth it.
Whataburger was too when we was
Oh,
in Houston.
I didn't know.
I was ready to go home. We used to in line waiting
yeah.
for the food.
Boy,
Then
you
I
was
hate,
so ready to go
I hate
home,
when you
boy.
get
Ready.
to you pay for your food and they like, all right, pull up. I'm like, wow, we just been sitting here. Y'all know y'all got 20 people in line. Y'all should be flipping burgers. Cause what else they gonna fucking order?
Not you about to call the manager.
Nah,
I
he
should
is.
have. I should have been the manager.
Honestly, in a high volume area like that, yeah, you don't need to be lazy.
Right,
you need
bro.
to be
Like
flipping
you
these
already
burgers.
What they gonna order? Fries and burgers,
Yeah,
bro. You used to
exactly.
be pre-ordering to get the burger patties flipped.
You right. As soon as you see that line,
Yeah,
right,
I
you
was like,
hold
hey,
up.
drop 20.
That's good management.
That's why he gonna be the manager.
Right.
That's why he gonna be the
Hold on,
manager.
let me look. Yeah, drop 20 of them things. Drop 20 of them. That nigga's stupid.
I was gonna go back to something you said, man. When you said you went back and ordered something twice.
Yeah.
When we went to Roscoe's for the first time, this nigga Johnny bust down the chicken and waffles. That shit was so good. He ordered another fucking waffle.
That
dog.
shit was slapping.
I had never seen that shit in my life. That shit was slapping though. I had never had a waffle that good.
Damn.
Yeah, boy. Rest in peace, P&B Rock, man. But yeah, Roscoe's was kicking, bro.
I gotta move on. But before we move on, Roscoe's a Waffle House. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Come on, I'm a loyal lad. I ain't
All
okay.
right.
I'm not a loyal dude, but I'm loyal to Waffle House.
That's a damn shit.
Wow, that.
That speaks
But he
volumes,
said
sir.
he wasn't lying this year, so that's his
Yeah,
first
kept it
truth.
real.
All right. Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
All right, man. So, this week, man, we starting out 2024, right? Katt Williams got on Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, bro.
Shannon Sharp's podcast, and he told some truths. Before I let loose with y'all, man, I'm gonna just tell y'all like this: he came for the comedy game. He came for Steve Harvey. He came for Ced the Entertainer.
Ricky
he came
Smiley.
for Earthquake, Ricky Smiley, Tyler Perry,
Faison Love.
Yeah, he came for
Faison
everybody.
Love, Ludacris, light skinned
Jonathan Majors.
What he say about Ludacris?
Oh yeah,
I
he
missed
called-
that part.
7 light skinned wives. Kevin Hart,
Yo, he didn't lie though.
Tiffany
He
Haddish.
didn't lie about the wives part.
A couple claims he made, and I want to know. Well, I can get there later. But I go ahead.
Now, I'm just saying, I think he was telling a lot of truth in there.
For a minute, I looked at it. I was like, damn, Cat hating. But then when it kept going, I was like, this nigga telling the truth.
Hey, let me ask you though,
This
what
nigga
made
telling
you?
the truth.
What made you think he was hating?
Just
I
because,
just wanna-
man,
just curious.
like, it just seemed like from start to finish, that nigga was just letting loose. And I was just like, damn, why, Cat?
Right.
How you doing, man?
Yeah.
All these niggas, man. They
Shannon
liars.
didn't even get it out. You know, Shannon usually I am the proprietor of Club Shay Shay, and Katt Williams.
As soon as that nigga got that shit out, you have a
He look like a walrus.
You have a wonderful product here. I want to just say it. The product was wonderful. Fuck everybody. Goddamn, that nigga just went off on everybody.
Time out though. I like it's funny, man, but at the same time, he did say after he introduced him, they was talking a little bit, man. He said, you know, how you let them niggas come up here and lie like that? And he said, who you talking about? And from there, it was
It
a
was
wrap.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
it
I
was
think I
lit.
texted
That
y'all
was
because I
lit.
had just started
You
it.
said-
I
you
was like,
started
oh,
it.
I was like, this nigga wildin', bro. And
Man,
I'm only
I-
10 minutes in.
Look, I sat there and watched all 2 hours of that shit.
Bro, I done watched
Man,
it 3
man, you
times.
both.
Let me tell you, when I had started it, it just grabbed me in. I was like, I can't turn this.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
He was just
I
going
can't turn
in.
this right now.
And you know it's good because he don't even sit back all the way. You know,
Right.
it's
Bro,
that nigga was on the edge of
when
the
you sit on
seat,
the
though.
edge of the seat the whole time.
Let me tell you another goddamn.
Uh-huh.
And that nigga sat on your couch and looked like a walrus.
This shit was hilarious, man.
I said, oh, this nigga mad.
He was upset,
This
man.
nigga is
very
mad.
upset. Who do y'all think got it the worst? I say Steve Harvey. I say he gave Steve
Man,
Harvey
he
the worst.
gave everybody an equal ass with.
Yeah.
That was an equal opportunity ass
I
with.
think he dished it out, but there were some that it wasn't all shade or what we would consider hate. He gave some compliment sandwiches out there as well. Like he
Yeah,
told
Ice
us who he
Cube.
fuck with.
Yeah.
But he
Mark
was just
Curry.
like, there are certain things that make me raise my eyebrows, but
In the mic.
them still like those still are my people.
I feel you on that. I was more interested in who he didn't say. You know what I'm saying? Because notice he didn't mention Mike Epps. He didn't say too much about Mike Epps at all. He didn't mention
But they've been in quite a few movies. But go
yeah.
ahead.
He didn't mention DL like that. He actually gave
said,
props.
yeah, he gave props.
He gave
He
props
gave
to
props to
DL.
DL.
Well, he said
but
it's-
he didn't really say nothing bad about him.
Well, he's saying that there's some people that I think personally was trying to keep him out of like roles and situations. And
Yeah.
I think that's who he's saying is Steve
Did he say
Harvey.
something about Corey?
No.
I
See?
think Kevin Hart caught it. James hit it on the head. Everybody kind of caught it equally.
I felt
Yeah.
Steve Harvey got it the worst.
I think the shit
Yeah,
that
he-
he was saying about Steve Harvey stung because he was refuting the shit he was seeing on the show and saying this nigga gonna sit up here and tell you that he stopped doing comedy because he wanted to. He didn't want to be no movie star. He wanted to be on TV. He's like, nigga, when you stopped doing comedy,
Yeah.
nigga, you didn't have
none
no
of those
TV.
shows.
Yeah, but he did have when he stopped. When he stopped doing comedy, I don't know when he stopped doing comedy. I don't know if it was the 2000s, but I do know the Steve Harvey show ended. Had to be 99, early 2000 had to end. So I had to be a time period before because he didn't start doing game shows until this.
Yeah,
Like
this
this
is later
part.
in
Game
his
shows
career,
is the
last
newest
decade.
thing under his belt.
You know what's crazy though? As a comedian, you know what stood out to me the most? When he talked about like procrastination and like when he was talking about being a comedian. And he was saying like most of these niggas are lazy. You know what I'm saying? And I had to for real, that spoke to me because for a minute, like doing comedy, sometimes you can get too wrapped up into it. And you start to think what other people are thinking more than what you thinking. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And a lot of times you can write yourself into a hole, and then you can write yourself into complacency, and then you can write yourself just completely out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe
And
that's what happened to Steve Harvey.
yeah, and I that spoke volumes to me because I actually went through that. You know what I'm saying? For a minute, like, yeah, I remember when I was coming out, man, I was writing like nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? But then I started to get wrapped up in too much of what people think of it and what people might think of it, or if I say this or if I say that. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? It just backed me into a corner instead of just going in thinking freely what I really want to write. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Instead of saying what everybody else wants or whatever. And I felt like that part actually spoke to me more than that whole interview. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Just being a comedian, because being honest, you can get into some trouble where you can just stop writing, bro.
Writer's block.
Yeah, but not only that, sometimes it come from a place of you being lazy.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
Yeah.
And that's just real spiel. You got to be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
facts, man.
And I've definitely been through that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that part spoke to me. But yeah, he was pretty much open season on anybody that wasn't him.
Not to
Right.
take away from your point, because I can see how that can resonate with you, but I think he said all that to say these niggas got ghostwriters.
Oh, yeah,
because
true.
they lazy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
was saying they was pretty much
Well,
lazy.
I've heard of Kevin Hart being
Yeah.
that Ghost Rider.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, and at this point in the game, I mean, I can see it, but it's something, it's the reason why Dave Chappelle's the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the reason
Dave
why.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the reason why
But
he
Dave
the GOAT.
don't have other shit going on. Like, Dave just do comedy. Like,
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I can see why he would hire somebody to write, because Kevin Hart don't have time to go work material like that. He's just busy.
Let me
think-
tell you something about Kevin Hart and why people probably don't like him. Well, I'm not going to take nothing from him because he is a big comedian. He is probably the number one. You know what I'm saying?
Probably
He's
the
not
most
funnier than Cat, though. He
Probably the
not
most
funnier than
successful
Cat.
comedian we
I think he's
ever
the number
seen.
one successful, not funny. Though.
I give you that.
Not funny.
Success. But the thing about Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart will come out with a stand-up called No Fucks Given, right? And actually give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit,
Yeah.
it just don't.
Well,
It's not
Right.
not convincing enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like granted, he do be having some funny times, couple funny sets and stuff. And I feel how he don't got big as he has.
Yeah.
But I do believe there's a lot of times that these other comedians that's way better than him, you know what I'm saying, that can actually go in and rock a show like it's nobody business. I'm talking about on set. Hey, do the show. All right, goes right out there and kill it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Well,
It's people out there like that.
Let me ask you this. Do you think Kevin Hart just don't have a passion for the art of comedy anymore, and it's more about just being the biggest comedian, and that's where his goals lie?
I think so.
I think so too. I don't think he cares
hit it.
about
Yeah, he don't
the
hit it.
joke as much as he used to. I think he more cares
Nah.
that I'm selling out a football arena.
I just feel like you can get to a place in life where you can be like, I reached this mountaintop. I worked so hard to get up here. Now I'm up here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's feeling good. It's feeling great. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that feeling right there gets you off your tilter. Your shit ain't gonna hit like it used to because them was struggle jokes.
Well, they go
You
back.
see what I'm saying?
They go back to something Johnny was saying. Like, Kevin Hart at this point, he more of an actor / radio host / podcaster than he is a comedian. Like, he is a comedian by trade, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we talking about the greats, we're not mentioning Kevin Hart because he stopped being a comedian at some point as far as like working on the craft of being a comedian. Like I said, I tilt my hat to Dave Chappelle. He the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this nigga still goes and works jokes and puts together shows. Chris Rock, they still go to the comic club and they go work shows and try to put together a set for, the people. Like, this shit is hard work, it sounds like. So I could see Kevin Hart not want to do that. But did y'all hear the Mark Cooper remark saying that Steve Harvey
did.
stole his show?
Now, see,
Mark Curry, right?
Yeah,
Mark Curry,
Mark
my
Curry.
fault.
Yeah.
Thank you.
hanging with Mr. Cooper used to be the shit to me. I loved it. It was everything. You know what I'm saying? And it do kind of seem weird that, you know what I'm saying, like, Steve Harvey pretty much had the same show, nigga. Pretty much, he had the same show. Kinda. You know what I'm saying?
There were a lot of similar shows in the 90s.
That's true. But this one just a little too.
When Katt Williams adds in you wasn't homeless, you toured with Mark Curry, you made X amount of nights. So basically, and then clips come out after. Nowadays, niggas go pull receipts.
Yeah.
So there's a clip going around of Mark Curry pretty much saying, this motherfucker stole my joke. You know what I'm saying?
Steve Harvey?
No, yeah, Steve Harvey stole one of Mark Cooper jokes.
Curry.
Mark Curry jokes, thank you. And so, I mean, that clip's floating around, and they show you the two jokes, which, okay, they damn near similar. Okay, I see what's going on here. Like I said, I think people said that, like you said, when you first watched it, you thought he was hating. I think some people thought that, but a lot of people in this day and age, it's been a lot of, since the end of 2023, everything's just been getting exposed from Diddy and to shit. Hell, like half of Hollywood is getting exposed for sexual assault crimes.
Steve Harvey.
And now most of these stories, most of these stories that he's telling in his interview haven't been refuted. Even Ice Cube came out and said the only thing that wasn't true was the rape. There wasn't a rape in that script. That's what he said. But I'll let y'all watch that for yourself and make your own conclusion. I still do think there was a rape in the script. I don't think he planned on showing it. I think he planned on doing something that was
the camera cuts away,
and then at least we assume that happened. And I think Katt may have caught it. But other than that, man, I mean, the nigga made true claims. I also seen the entertainer joke. Yeah. I don't know if y'all seen that side by side.
I seen that.
Did he steal a joke or is it?
Yeah, it was very similar.
Yeah, it is similar. One thing about comedy, bro, is just like, of course, people came before you and they do these jokes, and people want to elaborate and be on the same wavelength or probably get the same reaction. But the thing is, man, it's just safer just to write a completely different joke. Don't even have nothing even close to it. Because even the littlest similar thing, somebody gonna be like, man, I said that shit already, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
And sometimes you steal on accident because it just sticks in your head and you don't remember where you got that idea from.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. If you got it in your head and you feel like you remember it from somewhere, it's probably somebody else's joke. You know what I'm saying? That's just the whole thing. You have to be like a real student of comedy to be a comedian.
Y'all don't be out there using my jokes.
Because you do got some good jokes.
Got some good jokes.
You do got some good jokes. Somebody probably already don't stole them already.
It's all over Comic View, guys. I wanted to ask, y'all think Harvey Weinstein tried to suck his penis for real?
Hell yeah.
That was my next question. That was my next question.
Hell yeah.
I was going to say, do y'all think Kevin Booty Hole was taken or not?
Kevin's?
Because he said...
Kevin's a plant.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I don't think Kevin's a plant.
The way he explained it made sense, but then again, you have to really... You can't take one side of the story.
I don't know much about the plant conspiracies.
Yeah.
So I assume a plant is a person that they pick to put in a position.
Yeah, they kind of mold your career to put you. They mold you and have you follow this certain path and put you in a situation so you become successful.
Hold on,
he definitely grew like really fast. Like his career, exploded after his first.
I think if they did, then they put him in like rooms with the right people because he was like the first one. Him and what's the Puerto Rican dude? I can't remember. They were the first ones to do movies with like Seth Rogen and them guys. He was like the only two black people in the movies for a minute.
True. What's my man name? Carmichael.
Gerard?
Yeah, he was doing movies with Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Gerard. I wouldn't say Gerard's a plant though.
I would definitely say Gerard's a plant.
You think Gerard's a plant?
Hell yeah.
He ain't that popular.
Nigga, didn't nobody even know he was gay till he came out and said the shit. Now it look like it's
but, how else would somebody know you gay?
But now it look like a whole thing.
But he told me something too, because I never watched his documentary. He said Landon told me he said it in a documentary. Before he did that stand up.
Oh yeah,
but nobody ever watched the documentary.
Yeah,
I guess.
I remember that.
Don't nobody give a damn.
I mean, I'm a Carmichael fan. I like Gerard Carmichael.
I like him too.
Yeah.
Michael Che,
dark.
my dude, but I like
Michael Che.
Carmichael.
Man, I fuck with Michael.
Yeah,
Che.
Michael Che is definitely funny.
See, man, I feel like all the comedians he named, like said, Steve, and Ricky,
they old school.
That's his era.
It is, but it's like these guys don't do comedy anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did what they were supposed to do, and they
Right.
moved on to the next thing like they were
Right.
supposed to, just like he did. Like, he did.
But he's pretty much saying y'all don't know these stories though. You hear that this dude Steve Harvey is this great guy, stand-up
Yeah.
guy. He's really a piece of shit. That's what he's trying to.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, that's
I've
what
heard
he's
that
trying
too.
to explain, I guess, by having that interview. I
Right.
just wish, because I really like the Shay Shay little podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm really a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? I just hate that he had to use all the time talking about that. I would rather
You want to
know
hear more about his come
Yes,
up?
I would rather know about like either like you say, the come up, what you got planned next.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? All of that. This
But
whole
see,
thing was just a
To
unload.
me, that goes into what do you have planned next? You got all this heat and focus on you now.
True.
And it was even like, who was it? Put it in a group chat. Like the
Oh,
tickets
yeah,
went up.
They
Yeah, the
did.
tickets
Yeah.
went up.
So
Because
it's
I
like
was
you-
going to go.
You have to know, like,
Not
Katt
now.
Williams is not. He's not oblivious to who he is. Like, he know who he is, and he knows the type of weight that his name carries.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so for him to go on the show and say a bunch of stuff like that, like, he knew he was gonna get, you know, it was gonna
He had
become
to know.
viral. He was gonna be able to say all these things. So it's like, what else do you have next? Do you have a book after this tour?
Yeah.
Do you have a documentary coming
Now,
out?
see,
He
that
probably
would've
about
been
to
the
sell
best
that
place.
special.
That would have been the best place to unleash all of this. You could have put all that shit in a book.
Right,
He still
but,
can.
but
Yeah,
I
he
mean, you
can.
still could, but like, you gotta get the people back interested in you.
Yeah.
Because without this, we know Katt Williams is going on tour, but then what?
Unless he shoot a special.
I tell you this, just judging from social media ramble, this nigga is credible as fuck. Nobody is over there. Like, you got a couple people saying, man, that nigga just hating. But most people like, nah, he probably telling the truth on all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, I'm with James. I feel like he did overshadow everything by just talking about these events. But I feel like people like Steve, I feel like when Katt Williams does an interview, because his last interview I heard was on the Joe Budden podcast. He had a movie coming out, so they called him on the phone. They did a quick interview with him. And he don't really talk, like, he don't talk bad about people he love. I noticed that. He won't talk bad about people like who he fuck with. And he keeps it straight to the point. So if we interviewing about my movie I got coming up, that's what we talking about. You ask me about some other shit, I'm gonna keep it real with you and tell you about that shit. So this didn't seem off par for a Katt Williams interview. This is kind of like on par. Like, if you ever heard him interview before, he's
Yeah.
not holding back. I think even the thing he mentioned, because Shannon Sharp did try to sway the conversation. Hey, do you think it's a sensitive time? He said the same thing on Joe's podcast. He said, well, if you can't make a joke if you gotta use, let's just say you talking about gay people, if you gotta use the F word to make that joke, then you're not a good comedian.
Yeah.
You should be able to find
Yeah.
a way to be funny without offending people.
Yeah.
True.
And so he don't stir away from whatever his message is. I seen the same Katt Williams I always see, and I feel like I told you this. I don't feel like he went in there like, hey, I'm trying to gain something. He just, hey, I'm a fan of your show. I watch it. It's been some niggas up here. I know them personally, and they lying, and I'm about to expose them because they some liars.
I will. I will say I like the people that attest to Katt. Like
Like that.
for one, people don't know that that Boosie actually says a lot of good things about Katt Williams, because when he got out of jail, Katt Williams was there and he let him hold some money, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Also, Sherry Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? She talks nothing but good about this man because he also did the same for her. I don't know
Yeah.
what her situation was, but you know what I'm saying? So I like it's obvious that Katt is a good person and Katt is laser focused on his craft and what he want to do. I just wish he could have exploited that in an interview because we ain't got to see Katt in a long time.
I bet people calling him like crazy to do interviews now.
Yeah, but I mean, see, this is my thing. This is what I'm scared of now because I feel like it's almost the road of like you on the ropes of Charleston White now. Now every time I see you in the interview, you're gonna be like, "Fuck this nigga." Fuck
I
that
hope
nigga.
not. Maybe that's why he might not do that many
You know what I'm
interviews
saying?
though. Charleston
See-
White will put his face out there. Katt Williams, this might be the last time we hear an interview for him for a year or two.
Yeah.
I mean, I really hope so. If we do hear another interview from him, I hope it's a little bit more home touch than it is you just firing the cannon off at other comedians.
people wanna
Now, I'm
go
not saying
viral.
these people don't deserve it. I'm just saying, a true comedian like myself would have enjoyed a little bit more intimate.
I definitely can see
I
where you can
definitely
pick
would-
gems up. From
Yeah.
that as
Yeah,
a
I would
comedian.
rather at this point with Katt Williams, I would love an HBO documentary special.
Yeah.
Like,
Or a book or something. Document. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
You gotta. I mean, at this point, it's got to be said.
Because the little bit you did get that wasn't about other people was good.
Yeah.
You know, he got him started like, hey man, how now I heard you from this town there, you from Ohio, you was homeless in Florida. Like
Yep.
he was trying to get that from him, and I think we got I would say like a little sample size version of, you know, something outside of fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got a sample size version of who Katt Williams is, why he is who he is. Like once he explained the black backstory, the verbal attacks on everybody else made sense. Like, this is who he is, this is why he is, and he's always been that way, and you can kind of see that in who he is. It just, even with him adopting a bunch of fucking kids.
Right.
Like, what man does that?
Right.
Like,
I
men
mean,
don't
Or
even
reads
adopt their own
3,000
kids.
books in a year.
Yeah.
I'm here
Runs
for
a
the-
sub 4440 at the
Yeah.
age of 50.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that nigga say I got 5 kids. Oh, no, he said he got 5 boys and 5 girls.
yeah,
All together, 10 kids.
yeah.
That's a lot.
That is.
Adopted though. Like I chose to have these kids and
Yeah.
take care of these kids. So I mean, it was some things in that interview that was like, okay, all right, I kind of see the human here. You know what I'm saying? And this makes sense. If you're this real of a human, then these lies would bother you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel him though.
Yeah.
But it's like I say, man. I just wish I could have got an intimate interview.
Well, you did get did you watch the Dave Chappelle special?
Nah, I ain't get to watch. My Netflix out.
We won't.
Dang,
We won't.
bro.
It ain't really out. I was using somebody else's. And
Oh,
they caught
and
up
they-
to me.
yeah, I got
yeah,
you.
they caught up to me, so I got to find another way.
So shout out. Well, if you still got the password, use your phone to watch it
oh, okay.
because it won't block you on the phone. So.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it's lame on the phone. Little ass screen.
Well,
I mean, our computers.
I mean,
Can't
any
you,
mobile device, just
mobile
not the
device
TV.
and put it on and like
Can
just
you cast it?
cast it?
Yeah. 'Cause-
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. But we won't run it for you, man. It's really nothing to run. So I guess I won't say any of the jokes. But shout out Dave Chappelle. He dropped the Dreamer.
It was a good one.
Netflix.
I heard about the Lil Nas X joke.
New Year's Eve. Well, New Year's Day he dropped. That was another good way to start the year, man. I
Yep.
really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a good special. That's all I can really say about it. It was a good special. My favorite part of the whole special was the Dreamer part.
Yeah,
Like I like when he go into storytelling mode.
me too.
He's one of the best at
It was like a
watch when I
10-minute
go
story too.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
gotta watch
The
it.
jokes were definitely good because
Probably on the 5 stick.
yeah.
Man, the thing about the Fire Stick, don't be putting my shit out there like
My
that.
bad.
But-
I don't know. Y'all ain't heard me.
You know the Fire Stick ain't you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the thing about it don't be updating like it's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
You gotta update it. You gotta hit the yes.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'll figure it out.
But yeah, man, I thought it was good. Man. Johnny?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I
Takeaways?
thought that it's the newer Dave Chappelle that we got. Like this new last 5 years of Dave Chappelle where he's like hitting on political topics and things that are in the news. I thought it was good though. I gotta rewatch it. It was a lot that happened this week, so I didn't really get that. Usually, if it's good, I'll go back and rewatch it while I work or something. But
was
that
a
Katt
lot.
Williams thing just had me locked in this week.
Yeah.
All right, man. Also,
But shout out to Dave Chappelle, man.
It's
He
crazy.
probably is the GOAT.
It's crazy how the truth gets people locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like how people was locked in the week before this on Charleston White.
Oh, yeah. Hold
You
on.
know
What
what I'm
Charles
saying?
to do?
You talking about the Cam Newton interview?
Yeah, people was locked in on that interview.
For real?
Yeah.
I ain't know.
I ain't
They
think
was
so.
locked
That shit
in.
was old. That shit wasn't last week. That shit
Yeah.
came out like in
I
the
mean,
beginning
well,
of December.
You know, it was before this.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Well, you heard Katt Williams. He said, man, truth don't need motivation.
This nigga watched it 3
I
times.
think
Too many times, but I was pulling all the quotes.
I think we just, as Americans, we just to this point where we just want to rip this veil off of all of this shit. And it's not far-fetched anymore. Like, we used to be like, man, that shit ain't happening.
Well, you seen Lead the World Behind niggas
Yeah.
coming.
But now we just like, man,
By
I
the-
believe it.
By the time they rip the veil off, it's gonna be too late. Most people don't believe. Most people hear things, but they don't really care to listen or believe those things. So I mean, the scheme of brainwashing works very well. Even when you think you're not brainwashed, you're brainwashed.
Yeah.
So I mean, anyway. All right, man. Boosie walked out of The Color Purple. I didn't see The Color Purple, and I'm gonna
either.
tell y'all right now, y'all can have my black card. I've never seen The Color Purple.
Nigga, you ain't never seen The Color Purple?
Never seen The
That used
Color
to be
Purple.
my sister's favorite movie when I was younger.
Damn, bro.
All right, man. So I'm gonna try to do the best Boosie impression I can do.
Hey,
Okay.
man.
No, I'm not because I can't. I would have Johnny. Johnny, can you do the Boosie impression?
I'm not a good Boosie. I'm more of a
I like
witty
when he
guy.
get mad.
He said I had to walk out this Color Purple movie, and 2 other older couples walked out also because I had my little girls with me, and it seemed like a love story. Good acting, but whoever wrote the script is pushing the narrative hard. Has a parent, I will not let my little girl watch this film. Then he goes on to say, after he was attacked by this trans person, he goes on to say, why if someone doesn't agree with the rainbow narrative that's being pushed, why do y'all say that person who doesn't agree is
homophobic, man.
Oh, that's what the rainbow is? Okay, homophobic. That's
I
bullying.
believe he homophobic, man.
We have a right as parents to say it's not cool for a 7
Don't cut his dick off, man.
a 7 or 9-year-old to watch this. We have rights as parents to protect our children as much as we can. I have no problem at all with it's another rainbow people. My granddad was a preacher, Southern Baptist, and I'm just trying to. I thought he was gonna say his granddad was gay too.
My granddaddy was a rainbow.
Southern Baptist, and I'm just trying to raise my kids with the same beliefs and respect he was raised with. It's just that this world, with it, I should put this to my face.
Sorry,
it's
man.
just this world will have you in a fight to do so. So that's that.
So
That nigga say, I got the asses
Look
chaps
at
like
purple.
my granddaddy, man.
I've seen a couple plenty of times.
Go ahead.
It's it's actually one of my mom's favorite movies. So I've seen it quite a few times. Now, if I'm basing what I know on the original, there is one scene in there that speaks to the LGBT community, but it's not to push an agenda. It's really a in light of the storyline, it's a spearheaded moment when she realizes that she is deserving of love. It's just the fact that she receives love from not who she's supposed to. I have not seen the new one, so I can't speak to it yet, but I do want to see it because my mom went to see it and she didn't say shit about it. So she's probably not liking it.
Probably.
Or she didn't really respect it the same way as the original. But,
The agenda.
I mean, those are his kids. If he
Yeah, them
decides
his
that
kids.
he don't want them to see whatever, it could be Jurassic Park he could have walked out. We don't know.
Hold on.
That's up to him.
Let me talk to you right quick, Boosie, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand where you're coming from, man. You know what I'm saying? But you had to watch the original, man, to understand where they were coming from,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? Because Silly was ugly as hell, man. Every nigga she ever loved raped her, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then she got damn, you know what I'm saying, found love because the girl said she was pretty, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then she looked at her as damn, I'm deserving. You
Right.
calling me
She
pretty?
didn't even know her love language was words of
Exactly. It was-
affirmation until that point.
It was
Right.
deeper. It was deeper than sex, is what I'm trying to say, man. You know?
Good.
Right.
But what can I do have a question for Boosie because he goes so
What?
hard. I love Boosie. He
Yeah.
goes so hard on the rainbow.
Yeah.
But you got songs talking about like red bones kissing in the back of your car.
Two red
Like,
bone
what if your
kissing in the
daughter? What if
back
your
seat.
what
That
gender
don't
are you
count,
pushing?
man. That don't count, man.
What
Okay?
agenda are you pushing?
I did that for money, man.
But your kids gonna see that movie. They gonna listen to that song.
Now
I
you're
mean,
right though. You got a point there.
Everybody keep bringing that up, and that is just a valid point, man. I mean, this nigga. Listen,
I mean, tell the truth. As a grown man, if you seen two red bones kissing in the backseat, are you gonna have a problem with that?
never.
I never will.
Right then.
I
So
never
you
will.
understand where he coming
Unless
from.
I got my daughters with me. They don't need to see
okay,
that.
all right.
They don't need to see that.
Okay, this nigga.
Respect.
Well, then you made a point. Respect.
They don't need to see
You made a
that.
point.
I'm sorry, D.
Girls come. Yeah,
I'm about to
goddamn
say
it.
the ball drop. The first, you say they show people kissing. The
Yeah.
first people they show kissing was 2 men this year. I said, ain't this about a
They
bitch?
found them
That's
niggas
the
in that
agenda.
crowd. They found
Now
them
that's
niggas.
the agenda.
I was watching that shit too. I didn't see that.
We was on NBC. Depending on what network you watch.
Oh yeah, I think I was on ABC.
Wait, what?
I was on ABC.
When the ball dropped, people kiss. The first couple they show kissing when the ball dropped was 2
men.
guys.
I actually didn't watch the ball drop. I turned from it.
Which is okay, but I'm just saying. I would say that's the agenda.
All right, man. I got a story.
The
for
media
y'all
is
real
the
quick.
agenda.
You got a story? What you
All right,
got?
man. So T.I. and Tiny being sued again because they've been out here getting chicks and having threesomes against chicks' will.
Just stop it.
Right,
should
well, you
learn the
can't be
first time.
freaking no more.
That nigga tired of that bitch.
You can't be freaking no more.
You see how he put the camera on her? He letting the world know.
And
nigga,
they
this
was
is
wrong
what
for
I got
that.
to hit.
They was wrong for that.
I need something else.
He wasn't doing it on purpose. He was
Right.
trying to get help with his phone.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she
Somebody
was at her house relaxed.
Right. Somebody screenshotted her in an awkward position too.
Okay. Now I know.
God damn it, girl. I can't even.
All right, but check it out. So they beat this girl at the club. It's back in 05.
Oh,
And now
man.
this is what the girl said. She
24
said they gave her a
days.
drink, invited her back to the hotel, and they told her, the party gonna continue. So they go back to the hotel. They keep partying, and at some point, they tell everybody at the party except for her to leave. That's when her, T.I., and Tiny get in the shower together.
Oh, no.
She claims at this point, allegedly, that she started to get woozy and feel sick. And she said the last thing she remembered is that T.I. penetrated her with his toes.
Damn.
You woke up seeing a big toe in your pussy.
Right.
I mean,
Nigga
Fuck
foot-
out of here.
nigga
That
foot-
shit would have freaked me out, too.
Nigga foot fucked her for real.
That's the last thing she remembers before she blacked out.
fam.
That nigga didn't. She said, not the dick, the toe.
Right. I hope his toenail was cut. If not,
Damn.
he done cut her all up on the inside.
Nah, facts though. And that toenail
That
cut
old
ain't
crusty ass
nothing to play
toenail.
with. God damn, boy.
Now you know T.I. ain't got no crusty toenails.
Yeah, he probably. That's 2005. He might not have been on his manicure
Yeah,
shit.
2005 it is. Yeah, you're right. That's 24. See, he ain't got a manicure yet in 2005.
Okay, you right.
Yeah.
Oh, my
All right,
God.
man.
That nigga just sticking an ashy foot all up in somebody's vagina, boy.
Yeah, that's nasty, bro.
They need. I see why she sued his ass.
Toegate, nigga.
Reparations.
They said the couple is saying that it's preposterous. It's not.
Oh yeah, all this is allegedly,
This
and
is
we're just
alleged.
making fun of it because I don't want to get sued.
Not.
Yeah.
Please put this picture up, bro. Please put this shit up, bro. Find a way, bro. Look at this shit, y'all. They got this girl as Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, y'all gotta leave Tiny alone.
Right, man. That's a
man.
good woman. That's a
look
good
like
loyal
that?
woman, bro.
Bro, whoever did this, they
Hold
blank,
up.
bro.
Come
They
on,
blank.
you can't be mad. Leave Tiny alone, bro.
He ain't never lie. All right, man, we're getting into this news.
All right.
All right, y'all giving any credence to the Jeffrey Epstein list?
Nope,
Not as
because
much as the rest of the world.
It's
I-
not
okay.
his client list, which they have officially
giving
put a
credit.
halt to. That is what I want to see. What the list that they released is everybody that either got on his jet or went to that island. But the island itself is a private piece of property. So it was actually the perfect place to do deals, NDAs or things like that. And when you think about it, I'll say Beyonce because I think she was one of the names that people kept throwing around. When she drops projects or when she's working with all these people, before we even get to see it, NDAs are required. There's a lot of legal legal documents that have to be signed and solidified before work starts. So his island apparently is just a perfect place for a lot of private meetings.
And deals that go down.
Right, but it also was a place known for alleged sex parties, underage, whatever. So there's a client list that is separate from the list that was released, and that has been held up. They have not released that yet.
Yeah, I've heard. I heard it's just the name of. It's just names that were mentioned throughout the trial, but
Right.
not like actual people that might have done anything.
Niggas talking about pepperoni pizzas. Ain't no damn Pizza Hut and Miles. You remember that? That's what they was calling some of the
You never
the
know. They
females
had
there.
so
would
much
call 'em a
bread.
pizza.
And I think the people that we, if the list comes out, I think the people that's gonna get named, we not gonna know who the fuck they are. It's probably gonna be like the
Shit.
CEOs.
They gonna know who the fuck they are.
They are. It's probably gonna be like the CEOs of oil companies,
These
or
kids so
You're
fast.
going down.
pharmaceutical companies.
They
and
gonna
shit.
Google the shit out of these people.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be somebody that we care about though. We want to hear Trump. We want to hear Bill Clinton was messing with these girls. We
I
want to
mean,
hear
yeah,
the
you're right, you're
CEO of Johnson and Johnson. We
You
don't
know
give
what?
a fuck.
You know what?
That nigga a pervert. We don't care.
I think a Buddhist monk said it himself. Why do you seek answers to
Why?
what you already know? You know these niggas on here, man. You know it.
You just want proof.
Yeah, I mean, damn.
I feel like they would be a little bit more scared.
Bruh, hell no. They got my nigga Tom Hanks.
That's the thing, man.
They
Like
got my
these,
nigga Tom Hanks.
They
I saw
said
Tom Hanks
on the list.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't
Tom
know.
Hanks and his son on that bitch.
They might, again, like she said, they might have just went there to handle. Maybe they was writing a script.
Yeah, they
or
went there
something.
to handle some shit, all right.
Because I believe his property was
Give me-
available for renting. Like, you got to think about it. We got access to Airbnb. They can't stay in regular Airbnbs like we do.
So all the celebrities
So
about to go out here on this island.
Maybe
Ain't
these
no
are
way.
just
Possible.
people that
Again,
used or visited the island or did whatever.
This
I have
something
a
we
question.
broke. We broke. We not privy to what's going on over there.
I have a question.
Okay.
How many properties over there? And if it's one big ass property, the nigga lying. Ain't no.
I don't know.
That nigga
I don't even know
lying.
where the island at.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I
Well,
think
how many do you got a
it's off the-
village over there? What you got over
It's
there?
off the coast of Florida.
You know, a couple
Yeah.
rich folk have islands. What's the dude that owned Virgin? He got an island. Virgin
Galactic,
Atlantic.
I can't think his name.
He got his own island.
He got his own
A
island.
lot of people got their own island, bro.
What's going on
Mr.
over
Beast got like 5 islands.
I fuck with
in
Mr.
North Carolina.
Nah.
Okay.
He got a neighborhood in North Carolina. He just bought a neighborhood in North
I
Carolina.
heard about
I'm
the
moving in
neighborhood.
that bitch.
He said he moving all his family and friends in it.
Damn, he ain't no
y'all
family
I'll
or
get on the
friends.
list.
Yeah, you gonna have to call him.
All right, man. Also, man, Pornhub has blocked its services in North Carolina. Now,
Moment of
the
silence,
state,
bro.
the state,
That shit lame anyway.
The state, I said that the state passed a law that
Old ass
requires
porn.
age verification, and so Pornhub is kind of protesting the way they want them to age verify because they already got a system that they use that uses the verification of like where the internet has been used. So now they don't want to use whatever the government is saying. Use this to identify the age. Pornhub like, nah, we not doing that. Now the company that
Standing on loyalty and business like a quality company they are.
Because they know 17-year-olds funding that business.
now the company that they
the only
that they
niggas
work
beat
with
me.
has been fined $1.8 million by the federal government for wrongfully posting videos of sex trafficking victims. And so now on that list of states is our state, Montana, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Utah, and Virginia. Those are places you can't access Pornhub. And I think it's like 4 other sites you can't access. But I mean, I'm with you, James. If I do jack off, I use X videos. So
I went to X videos. That shit was some mid.
all right.
The-
It's
the-
the same fucking
The
videos.
setup was horrible.
It's
That's
the
what I'm
same
saying.
fucking
Yeah.
videos.
We've been seeing the same.
navigation-
Same fucking porn.
The navigation was trash.
Let me tell you something. When you started jacking off watching videos, it be the same goddamn
Damn
videos
shit.
when you was on there. And that had to been all of 20 years ago.
Nigga, I
nigga.
still find shit we had on DVD
I
on there.
do too, and there ain't nothing wrong with going back and watching a
Hey,
classic.
bro, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
But
nigga.
X videos is
You
just
over
that's
here.
not where it's at, bro.
Go to
beating your
Brazzers
meat.
or some shit, nigga.
You beat your meat back a century. Watching
First
that
of all,
old bullshit.
I'm not beating my meat today. That's just to start the fire.
Man,
That's just to
get
start
the
the
fuck out of
fire.
here, bro.
Oh, you was trying to get ready to. All right.
That's just to start the fire. But you know what I'm saying? It's just something about, some people might not love it like I love it. But when you go to the website and it already know your algorithm and know what you like on the home page, it might even start you with a video that you left off on.
This nigga,
X
over
videos
there-
don't do none of that.
man.
They don't appreciate their
This
customers.
nigga watching age-old porn and
They don't
shit.
appreciate
I
their
want new.
customers.
I want something new when I log back in. I remember the last video I watched. I
But
know
sometimes
what it
you be
was.
sleepy. You forget to write the girl name down. I was like,
Shut
I'm
your
I'm gonna look her up later.
Don't be saying
I'm
that
gonna
shit
look her
on
up
the mic,
later.
nigga.
Hold on, this nigga be.
Nah, what's this bitch
Nah, it's like let me goddamn go to my notes and make a quick note of this name.
Then you go back. Okay, all right. I feel you.
You gotta make a note. It's like, all right, crystal clear. Okay.
What is wrong with this? This work. Just remember
This
that.
man-
Nah, my
Crazy.
memory
I'm
done.
gonna send you.
I was about to say,
the
ain't
Bible
nothing like
study
seeing him.
schedule.
Yeah, send him something. That nigga right
All right,
there,
man.
porn name.
I gotta do something. Since
I can't believe you said that shit on
can't watch
camera.
flicks.
So there's a viral video going around. This man leaping over the bench to attack this judge.
Oh, amen.
Hey, athleticism at its finest, nigga.
Just a little bit of what's going on. Now this nigga name is Deborah.
You lying.
No cap.
He deserved to be locked up.
It might be Dub Bruh. It might just be Dub
What a
Bruh.
name like that, nigga?
It might be DeBruh.
Yeah, like the bruh.
Like, not Deborah.
Nah,
DeBruh.
this Deborah's funny.
The bruh.
So Deborah Roden,
Bro.
DeBruh gonna come beat your ass. You
Yeah,
better say
lock
DeBruh.
his ass up.
he is
Yeah,
30.
lock
He
his
gonna
ass
jump through that
up.
window.
I'm not giving your ass no job, bruh. The fuck out of here.
So this nigga's 30 years old, and he had just pled guilty to attempted battery and substantial bodily harm.
Oh.
The judge being attacked is Mary Kay Holthus, I think.
Oh yeah, that's the whitest name.
She is 62 years old. She was injured and taken to the hospital. Now, this man was recently released from prison back in 21. He was locked up for domestic battery.
Oh.
As you can see, this nigga is a repeat offender.
Yeah.
So
It's y'all fault at this point.
so the
Why you let that nigga out?
I'm not.
on good behavior. On good behavior.
You let him out on good behavior, then you lock him up again and he whoop your ass.
Yeah.
He ain't learned a damn thing.
All right,
Definitely
man.
did. Should have punched him in the gut.
I mean, is she? So she did go to the hospital.
Yeah, she went to the hospital for an injury.
that nigga was swinging.
Do we have an update? What I want to know is why
As of this podcast, we don't. Not yet.
the bailiff didn't move fast enough for
Oh,
me.
he fired.
Like
In the
whoever
ring-
was
That nigga couldn't
standing
believe what he
beside
was
her
seeing.
In the
suit.
reenactment, he don't move at all.
No, he don't move at all.
I
He got a
said,
bag of
nigga,
chips
what?
right here.
The lawyers was up there before he was.
It was one nigga, I guess he was the DA. That nigga back
Oh
there
yeah,
sitting
he
with
was
it.
going in.
Oh yeah, I see him.
I said that nigga doing a 1-2 jab.
We don't know who he was hitting. He might have been hitting that white woman.
I know, right?
No, he was hitting the guy. You saw that.
Bruh.
But no,
First of all-
that was messed up.
I speak for all the petty crime people in here, like people who got speeding tickets.
A voice for the voiceless.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
for the people who got speeding tickets and got found guilty, seatbelt tickets, goddamn weed tickets,
Expired registrations.
tent tickets, spy registrations, goddamn.
Speak for him.
All of
Go ahead,
all
bruh.
us was in all on one accord that day when that nigga jumped that damn bitch. All of us let out a yes.
That's where the athleticism came from, the ancestors.
Yes. Because we've all been in that situation where we wanted to hop that motherfucking bench on that motherfucker.
You can
I
see
really
when you go
wanna-
in, they nice to you, man.
I was gonna say
Cool.
but she was a little. I can't say she was condescending, but it looked like she was ready to serve.
No,
him
she was
some
about to serve
No,
that.
she
She was
ready
about to
to
serve
give
him
that nigga
some
some years.
shit.
I mean,
Cause
bro,
he
In the way
said,
she said it.
before he even jumped, you hear him say, "Man, fuck this bitch."
Yeah.
So he was
Yeah.
already
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Nah, I
They
don't
got
like her
3 angles.
tone.
Well, didn't he?
I'm angry."
Previously, he kept saying mental health was the reason why he was getting off, and I think she was saying we're not going to do the mental health shit.
She's
this
No,
time.
like, you gotta
no,
feel
no.
this one.
He said he moved the motion for probation. And that's when she had her little, basically like,
Right.
what she was about to say. She was about to say
What
some
he
shit.
agreed to with his lawyer is she basically was like, "Nah, I'm sentencing you for XYZ."
Oh.
So it's like I talked to my lawyer. I agree with my lawyer with one thing, and you about to sentence me for something different. No, fuck that. So he got
Jump.
his anger got the best of him.
Bruh, I ain't seen a nigga clear something like
Nah,
that. in a
yeah, he
minute.
did that shit.
Nah, that was a hell of a jump, bro.
That's a high jump too.
and he
man.
landed
That
on
is
it.
a very high jump, and I was trying. I did.
Did he
I
play
did
football,
run it back.
Deborah?
I don't think so.
You should have.
I think he
Throw that shit to Deborah,
used
bro.
the tape. The what you call it? The person that types. I want to say that's the table that's like right there.
Oh,
He
So
stepped
he
on that?
used that to help
Oh,
scale.
okay,
Because
okay.
that is a high jump.
In my
Right.
mind, he jumped from the floor.
I thought he did too.
Bruh.
Listen, he might have.
I was about to say, if that nigga jumped from the floor, it's an NFL team out here waiting
Oh, he
on this
definitely
nigga.
does. He gonna get a job before Kaepernick.
Jump that O line and
fucked up.
goddamn hit that quarterback.
I did want to have this real quick before we get too far into the show, man, because we're coming up on time.
Okay.
The black white Super Bowl, man. I mean the black white Pro Bowl, man.
What?
Yes.
Shout out to the All Blacks.
Who was the football player?
Darren McFadden.
Give me a
I
moment.
think it was Darren McFadden. No, Rashad Mendenhall.
Them niggas had to, I said, yo, they would break loose with hella topics while we go.
Yeah. So
But
it
this was one I couldn't let slide.
I think he was on bus. He said it, tweeted it, and then he went on Bussing with the Boys, and they kind of that's like a white sports podcast, and they started to debate if the best white players played against the best black players, who would win in football.
Rashard Mendenhall. I'm sick of average white guys commenting on football. Y'all not even good at football. Can we please replace the Pro Bowl with the all black versus all white bowl so these cats can stop trying to teach me who's good at football? I'm better than your GOAT. That was his tweet.
Ain't nobody better than Tom Brady.
No.
Come on now.
Now I will say, when it comes to
Okay.
white versus Black. We gonna win on that run game, bro. Anything. We got our quarterbacks running, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We
Facts.
gonna
The
kill
rosters
y'all.
was good.
We gonna kill y'all in yards. We gonna kill y'all. Y'all might get us in a punt return or some shit. Or what's that, a field goal? But outside of that, we killing y'all and everything else.
I don't disagree with this white roster that they have mocked up with Josh Allen at quarterback. I don't disagree with that
Cam Newton.
one.
Josh Allen.
Now,
This nigga
I would put as his backup maybe Joe Burrow.
Kirk Cousins. You gotta put Kirk
Man,
Cousins
get
in
the
there, baby.
fuck out. Stop.
You gotta
Stop.
put Kirk
You see
Cousins.
his head.
Stop. Come
he
on,
he is
man.
on brand. He is on brand.
Christian McCaffrey, need I say more at running back. We got Cooper Kupp, Adam Thielen, Justin Watson. I agree with all three of those. Travis Kelce, of course, but there's plenty of white tight ends to pick from. So he got some backup there. I don't know these O-line
tight
niggas,
ends.
but I'm pretty sure they good. What, Lane Johnson, for the football heads out there, Lane Johnson, Zach Martin, Jason Kelce, Joel Bettino, I think, or David Beccarati. D-line, we got TJ Watt.
Yeah,
That
you
nigga.
can't go wrong
Now
with TJ.
this right here is where I think we got a problem. TJ Watt, both of the Bosa brothers, and Max Crosby. Nigga, that's a problem.
Oh yeah, they coming for
I
you.
don't even think we got niggas that can fuck with that line.
You got Trent Williams for the 49ers. Is he on the all black team?
I'm about to get there. Because of all black team, I don't like that. Linebackers, Matt Milano, Alex Singleton,
This is where they lose all their athleticism.
Leighton Vander.
The skill positions on the defensive side, they lose all their athleticism.
Cornerback, we got Hunter Renfro, Braxton Berrios.
That's a weak ass name,
Yeah,
nigga.
Hunter Renfro playing corner. He ain't played corner since
Them
college.
two weak ass names.
They need hard-working, undersized special teamers. I'm just using this guy's list because I don't know too many white players. Safety, Reed Blankenship, and Gunnar Olinsky.
I hate these names.
Kick returner, Berrios.
They're white.
Punt returner, Britton Covey. Kicker, Jake Elliott. They got plenty of pick from. Punter, Johnny Hecker. And coaches,
own.
Nick Sirianni, Joe Brady, and Neil Belichick. Now let's go to the black side. They said our quarterback would be Jalen Hurts. That's something I wanted to debate. I feel like we could go with Pat Mahomes.
Could go with Pat.
But I don't know what they're gonna give us. I don't know where the mulattoes fall in this.
Yeah, me either. That's
Yeah,
just-
they
I
following
want
this.
Lamar Jackson as the start.
Yeah, and I'm with you, Lamar.
That
now
hair got a
running
little
back,
too much curl.
I don't know who Rasheem Mostert is, but I do know the
Oh,
boy
yeah.
from Pittsburgh. What's my man? Najee.
Oh, Najee Harris.
Najee Harris is good. Also in running back, Derrick Henry. I know Derrick Henry hasn't had.
Oh yeah, that nigga old now, but yeah.
But we talking about a Pro Bowl game, a quick, he'll 1-2 punch. I feel like we could work him in there. I feel like we got our share of running backs.
yeah, it's a lot of black running backs in the league. Come on.
And I think that was one of the areas I heard some commentators, like my man that I fuck with now, Pat McAfee, talking about, they was getting in their mix in the circles. They, having fun with it, just saying, that running back thing, they might be. I'm like, nah, I don't think y'all got that position yet.
Just McCaffrey. After McCaffrey, who the best white running back?
They don't
That's
have
the thing.
one. They don't have one. So if he
Yeah,
goes
just
down, it's a
McCaffrey.
wrap. Now receivers, I felt like we got a plethora. They
Oh,
picked
man.
Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, and Justin Jefferson. You could throw CeeDee Lamb in this motherfucker.
I
You
would
could
have
throw
did. I would have
Debo
went Tyreek,
Samuels.
CD, and Justin Jefferson would have been my three receivers.
These
throwing
are all
Debo in
people
there.
playing now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we just doing people playing.
No
now.
wonder why I don't know these.
Tight end Kyle Pitts. Y'all can have tight end once again. Ain't no
Kyle
black
Pitts
tight
a
ends.
beast.
O-line. Now help me out. I don't know none of these niggas. Trent Williams.
Okay, yeah, I about to say Trent the best left tackle in the league.
Mike Onuinu.
Oh, okay.
African nigga.
That's definitely
I know him when I see him.
Yeah.
Jeffrey
He
Simmons.
played for the Browns?
Nah, hold on. Okinawa.
Nah, y'all know who you talking about that
Oh,
play for the
okay.
Browns, the big African nigga. I know who you talking about.
That nigga coming to African guard.
Yeah, Mike. And we got Tyler Smith and Tryon Smith. Our D-line, Hassan Reddick, he's nice. Miles
Reddick,
Garrett, nice. Aaron Donald's nice.
That's
And
what
Chris
I'm saying.
Jones. But I felt like they D-line was a little bit
Their
more
D-line
vicious.
is sick. They country bred,
Yeah.
country fed.
Now, I feel like this is where we got more options
that
at, too.
shit
Linebacker Fred Warner, Raquan Smith, Demario Davis. Hell, you could go with, what's my man from the Panthers, number 0?
That's Brian Burns.
Brian. I feel like you throw Brian
I
Burns
thought they
in there.
had
He'd
him
still
up
be-
there.
They don't have him in here at linebacker.
Oh, okay.
DB, Patrick Surtain, Sauce Gardner. I agree with that.
You can't go wrong with the DBs.
Mika Fitzpatrick, Derwin James at safety.
Right.
I
I
mean-
hit safeties.
Kick returners, Cavante Turpin, We
That's
got
definitely a black nigga.
Cavante, it better be.
punt returner Darius Davis, kicker Justin Reed, and then Marquette King has an asterisk. He's not in the league anymore, but that would be our punter with our head coach being Mike Tomlin, Eric Benimi, and D'Amico Ryans.
Oh, yeah, shout out to D'Amico Ryans.
Listen, football is one of those sports where I feel like it's 50-50 for the races. Like, that game could go either way. Right. I just don't know. I would be nervous because we got to win. Like, we can't lose that game.
We can't lose anything we ever play against white people
you
besides
right about
pickleball.
No, yeah, you're
right about that.
That's the only thing.
Like, it's going to be tough being black into the next race bowl.
Like even if we did the all black versus all Europe in NBA or in basketball, we can't lose.
I was going to say, when Team America plays basketball, that's pretty much what that is. When we lose to Spain and all them countries, it's pretty y'all beating niggas.
I blame
it's
Kevin
12
Love
niggas on the court every time. With maybe one
JJ
white
Redick
boy.
is your fucking fault.
Like, so I mean, that's kind of the example of that. Like how the guys take that personal. Like, man, nah, you beat USA. It ain't you beat USA.
Right.
You beat 10 black dudes and 2 white dudes.
They got a Madden simulation for the all black versus all white Pro Bowl.
I would love to watch it.
Yeah, I think they won by 2 touchdowns. The black team did.
It'd be so sad for white people in basketball when they be looking for their goals. They got Luka. This nigga ain't even white.
Right, they be reaching
He's just
Larry
fair
Bird.
skinned, nigga.
Larry Bird. But hey, man, that's just a sign that representation matters, man.
Yeah,
Not representation do matter.
And they looking for their representation. That's why they stick so hard to their white players.
Boy, they can't wait till this nigga Cooper Flag get in there. They've been waiting for him for a long
They got
time.
Austin Rivers, man.
Who?
Austin Rivers.
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves.
Austin Rivers is Doc's son.
I was
Thank
about
you.
to say, nigga, get this nigga
Austin
out
Reeves, man. Austin Reeves go crazy.
Yeah, he do go crazy.
Give him a couple
Reeves,
more
alright.
years.
What's wrong with the Bulls? That's what I wanted to ask you. Why they not? They got like a roster that should be like top 4.
The Bulls?
The Bulls, yeah.
I don't know, man. I hate to say Lonzo Ball because it seemed like they ain't been
They got
together ever since
DeRozan,
him.
Ball. I think it might just be
Yeah.
injury, but yeah, DeRozan, Ball, Levine, Reeves.
Yeah, they got
They
a lot
gotta-
of
you
people.
gotta-
Vujacic or Vucevic or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna play defense in the NBA, you gotta keep up with the scoring pace.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch these games. Like sometimes they over at the half just because of the scoring pace. Like these guys are scoring.
Oh,
points
yeah, I
like
watched
that.
the Spurs game last night. It was 93-93 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
All them guys young on the Spurs, boy. It's hard to keep up with all
It's
them.
if you go on the drought. Like the Lakers going a lot. Like the Lakers can't score like these other teams. So when they go in the drought, it's tough to get out. Like they don't have anybody to really keep up with that pace. I feel like the Bulls the same way. They don't have a lot of guys to keep up with
Niggas
the
is
pace.
old.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they
I
got
can see that.
guys. They
Yeah.
just you gotta keep up with the pace of the game.
Maybe
These
that's
niggas
what
is going.
I'm like, they got a roster that should be at least playoff bound.
Yeah. Nah, you got to be. Man, I was watching the Timberwolves a couple times this week at the end of the first
Best
quarter.
team in
It's
the league, right?
35-34. I can't say that right now. I ain't watched them in a couple days.
They probably,
I like them, though. I like
what they
them,
number 1 seed in the East?
No, they
Who,
number
the
1 seed in
Timberwolves?
the
West.
West.
I mean,
right now.
West.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think the
Clippers, number 2.
I don't know who number 2 is. I was just saying the East. I,
I know
think
the
it's
Lakers are
Boston.
11.
Are they fully healthy? They never fully healthy.
The Clippers are right now.
The Clippers are and the Wolves.
okay.
Most teams are pretty healthy. Ain't nobody really injured right now. Johnny, we getting Pac versus Floyd too?
Yeah, man. It's supposed to be an exhibition match, so for charity, so it won't be.
It won't be on TV this time.
They probably won't put it on TV. It'll probably just be for charity. You pay for the tickets, but you know, if it is on TV, I bet you Floyd gonna train for that shit.
Nah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna find a way to put it on something.
They should.
They gonna televise that shit
Maybe.
somehow.
I mean, the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson thing sold pretty good, so I could see maybe.
They might design
Oh,
it.
so it's gonna be like that? They're gonna
Yeah,
have
it's
on
an
guard?
exhibition. Now they're gonna not have guards on, but
Oh, okay.
it's just not gonna count towards a record and no knockouts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just to get the people what they want.
Right.
Do what they want.
Like when Ali fought, who did Ali fight?
Phrase.
He fought a wrestler,
Oh hell no.
and it was just like some.
Oh, he fought Hulk Hogan, didn't he? No, it wasn't Hulk
Nah, it
Hogan.
wasn't Hulk Hogan. I don't know who it was.
All right, man.
Somebody fought Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan boxed somebody like a wrestler versus boxer thing too. Maybe it was Ali.
The nigga on the Mario game? Nah, fuck it.
Nah, it was a nigga that fought Hulk Hogan.
I don't know.
I don't know who though.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive, or I was alive and I was too young to remember.
They just said go out there and just Put up your hands, Hulk.
All right, brother.
Okay, brother, I'll tell you what, brother. I can do you one better.
Also, man, the Carolina Panthers owner David Tepper was fined $300,000 for throwing a drink on a fan at the Jaguars game. Yeah, man. Yeah, that ain't shit to him, but he should have never did that. 26-0 that day. 26-0. We got our ass whooped.
Oh, he was real mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Panther season is what it is. It was just a bad season. We don't got no draft pick for next year. Or first rounder.
We got to get out the mud.
Yeah, it's probably going to expect the same thing next year.
Fuck it, we just need Cam back. Why would we just want to get Cam back?
It's too late. Cam making money now. He's done with us.
He done. He said he want to come back.
He said he want to be the president.
Of what? The Players Association?
President of the Carolina Panthers, like the operations and shit.
Okay.
Bring fans in. I feel him on that. That I would love that job. I want it for a WNBA team. I want to be the president of a WNBA team and like really get fan engagement, get people coming to the games type deal.
Now, see.
He'll get people coming to the games.
Yeah.
People would love to come to the games.
One of the things that because women's sports went up this year, and I think that women's sports went up this year not because the media got us interested in it. That is definitely a factor. It definitely played a part, but I think also the use of social media is going to help women's sports. The more the more you're able to connect with your favorite woman athlete on her Instagram or on her Facebook or her Twitch or whatever it is she into, you are building a fan base of this girl. And that's gonna say, hey, she's in my town. I'm going to see that game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they did it themselves. The players did.
And I think any sport that's suffering from fan engagement, like I feel like baseball is a big component of that. Like they need to get those guys, especially the American-speaking guys, on social media. That's probably their biggest one. I heard there was a clause like they don't even want you as a player doing social media. So
okay.
they need to change.
I would have Bad Bunny hanging out with all the niggas.
Nigga, I was social media. Everything I do would be getting recorded, practice, everything. I would really try to connect with my fans if I was.
Yeah, you're right. They don't
in a
don't
sport
see
that
many,
didn't get fan engagement.
I think I sent you one like day in the life of what's my boy name from
Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah.
They don't do a lot of content, but I feel like this comment, this rookie by the name of Max Clark, he got drafted to the Detroit Tigers, and he was like the fourth or third pick. But before he got in the league, everybody in that draft class, he had 300,000 followers already, and that's all he do is make content. So I think if he goes through the single A, double A, and triple A, and actually get a chance to play on the starting nine of the Detroit Tigers, that's gonna be like, even if he's all right. I'm talking about 28% maybe.
I'm praying for him.
The 200.
He need a new Barry Bonds.
Yeah, we need some excitement.
Oh, he black?
Nah, he a white dude.
Oh man, fuck that.
Nah, he a white dude. I'm just a fan, man. But that was it, man. Johnny, I was gonna say Johnny, they removing Trump from the ballot, man.
Man, that's all hush push, bro.
They gonna
Try
find
bullshit.
Find a way.
I mean, yeah, because now it's going up to the Supreme Court, and if the Supreme Court ruled that he should be on the ballots, then you can't really go against that.
They trying to do everything they can for this man not to be.
And you can
on
still
this
write
ballot.
him in, and then it's in states where, it's primary, so you're going against other Republicans, but it's mostly like liberal states that are taking him off the ballots, like states that even if he were to run for president, he wouldn't go in anyway.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Johnny, man, we've come to that point. Comedy content corner.
All right.
All right, what we got here, man?
Well, this says Michael Penix, the quarterback for the Washington Huskies. They about to play in the what them niggas about to play in the national championship game, and he got a do-rag on. But you can't see the video. But he shouts out his hood, and he shouts out his homeboy that's been locked up. Let them know he never forgot about him.
I'm gonna say I'm a quitter. I won't say I was gonna quit. It did get hard for me at times, but I had to lean on the ones that I love the most, man. But it means a lot, to be here. I'm super blessed, and I gotta thank the man above. I gotta thank God for everything that he's put me through to get to this point, man. It's been a blessing, and I've been enjoying the journey.
Congratulations, enjoy.
All right, thank you. Dade City, Tampa, Florida, we up. Hey, Free Julio, I remember you. I ain't forget about you, brother. Love y'all.
Real nigga.
All right, man.
Hey,
I like that. That was gold.
That's how you do it professionally.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I can't wait to see who draft him. That's why we should have waited this year and got a damn quarterback.
This the nigga that been in for 6 years?
Yeah. He's 6
That's a
years.
damn shit.
You
No
can
wonder
tell
why he shouting out.
You can tell this nigga ain't been in there in one class.
No wonder why he shouting out.
Shout out A City. Shout out Julio. I ain't forgot about you, big dog. Free my dog.
Tampa Bay in the building.
He was with Julio when he got locked up.
813, baby.
Them niggas owe each other. Let me stop.
No, oh, yo, you right. He said, I never forget what you did for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Nigga, he took the
Maybe
fall. I ain't
Julio was
forgot
the
about
fall
Julio.
guy, so he can go have a career.
I ain't forgot about you.
Like,
I
yo,
ain't nigga.
forget
Mike,
what
I know
you
you
did.
gonna make it, man. So just
Do-rag tight.
snitch on me, dog. Trust me. You gonna make it.
Got it, man.
Just
tell
take care of my
folk
little
I
girl.
did it, man.
Take care of my little girl, man.
No wonder this nigga been in college. He owe this nigga.
Yeah,
Yo,
he owe that nigga, man.
that's what's up, James. Good
James, you
catch.
got
Good
that
catch.
shit,
look,
man.
you can call me a goddamn hood translator.
I see it.
What Buddha said? What he had said? What's that? What Buddha say? What the Buddha say? What's that quote?
Asking questions.
What's the?
Oh, why you asking questions to the answers you already know?
That's my shit for
that shit
2024.
deep.
All right, D man. What's your introduce your clip?
Just this young dude I came across that had a lot to say, and shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Now that Christmas is over, everybody's making these tweets and Facebook posts
Oh, Lord,
about
you hear
New
them
Year,
tweets?
New Me. Shut up. You're still on meth, Cheryl. And this chick in her Cookie Monster pajamas smoking some Marlboro talking about New Year, New Me. Listen, the only thing new for you this year is a new baby and a brand new baby daddy. She the type of chick that had 4 kids and 5 different baby daddies. How does that happen? She don't even know. Then her best friend talking about how 2018 whooped her butt. We can tell. Take a picture of last year, put it together with a picture of this year, looking like a before and after picture like you see on the walls at high school. Before and after bath salt. Now that Christmas is over.
Yo, man, that nigga roasted. Hey, y'all thought Katt Williams did some shit.
Hey, that boy showed up. I am the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. You're still on meth.
New year, new you. You're still on meth, Cheryl. You know what this nigga gonna be. He gonna be old as hell living in the trailer park. Cheryl, I'm sick of your shit.
All the trailer park drama.
I like him. I like kids like him. Keep that shit.
No,
1,000,
Cheryl
man.
up there at the damn
Hey,
store.
do anybody
on
watch
that damn
Karamo's
meth.
show?
Who?
Oh, you
man.
talking about the shit you sent us?
I started watching it after that. Yo, Karamo, the New Jerry Springer, bro, he be having some drama on there. He more like
Yeah.
Maury. He more like Maury.
I ain't
Yeah, he
seen
seemed
it
more
yet.
like more. He was trying to
Yeah.
get to the like root of the problem with this nigga. Shout out to Karomo,
That
man.
nigga be having some drama on there, man.
Listen, shout out to y'all, man. That has been episode 286 of KSP, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to come here and kick it with us on all platforms: YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, and I think that's it. Apple Podcasts, if I didn't say it. Other than that, man, closing remarks.
Cheryl, put that goddamn meth down.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Jeff Epstein got a hella island. Don't nobody watch Pornhub no more.
Yeah, this is lame.
Fuck
man.
you.
Montana lame
X
as hell.
videos, browser,
Oh
X
my
hamster.
God.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Katt
Wendy's over
Porn tube.
everything.
Katt Williams. let
Nah,
everybody
5
have
guys over.
All right, Five Guys. It tastes good. It tastes good.
I gotta watch that Dave Chappelle special.
You do gotta watch that.
Go.
Kevin Lee, I don't really be trusting this nigga. His niggas taste buds ain't set up right.
And don't nobody want a black country bumpkin in their movie looking like Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, you stupid. Black white Super Bowl, we taking that.
Oh yes,
Yeah, it's a rap, white listeners.
Dr. Umar gonna be our mascot.
He throwing grits to the crowd.
Yo, you see the school?
I saw the school.
You see the school?
That's
see
a
that
damn shame.
That is the blackest gym I've ever seen in my life.
Yo.
They saying that the school ain't real, bro.
No, that's what they
Who,
said.
Umar saying that?
Now Umar saying, cause I did see a video of Umar inside the school showing the school,
Okay.
but
all
the
right.
people are saying that the school boarded up, which it might just be boarded up because he know he in a bad neighborhood. He don't want people fucking it up.
Okay. All right.
But you know,
Hey, man.
Hey,
Boy, you
man.
stupid. Dr. Umar gonna be the mascot. What's gonna be the slogan? He gonna say it 3 times.
I know, right? What's he be saying? Peace and love.
Peace and Pan-African.
Yeah, peace and Pan-Africanism.
Niggas can't come up
shit
with a slogan
stupid.
for the football team?
Huh?
Yeah, I was trying to think.
Yeah.
We're
Hey, he
gonna
gonna
be
be-
a hut 1 and a hut 2.
And
and a
once
hut
he
3.
meet all the players' wives, he gonna be mad as hell.
Oh, yeah.
I would not be.
Let me see your wife. You're off the team. You're off the team.
Mascot, nigga, he can't fire nobody.
They gonna have to remind him you just a mascot. You can't
I was
kick
about to
nobody
say,
off.
you
I
gonna
would
kick
not
niggas off the
cheerlead
team.
for you white woman loving. What would we call him?
Oh, bunny hopping.
Yeah, bunny hopping.
Shit, all the good niggas got white walls. Umar, what we gonna
This is
do?
gonna be Russell Wilson at that bitch.
That should have a white
Oh,
wife.
Yeah.
Ain't even got one.
Boy,
About to be Russell
you
Wilson out
niggas
that
are
bitch.
pathetic. Damn, Russell. Yo, all right, man.
That's
Listen,
crazy.
man. I'm signing off for D. I'm signing off for James. I'm signing off for my man Jukebox Johnny. Thank y'all for joining us, man. Listen, thank you for bringing in 2024 with us. Hope you have a good 2024. Stick to those New Year's resolutions. Don't let nobody deter you from whatever your goal may be. Stay on the right course and go into 2025 with, you know, what you planned on getting to.
That's
Anyway,
right.
man, listen, I want you guys to love the life you live and the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. I am Jumpman Jones, and we're going to talk to y'all in the next episode.
That's what's up.
Stay
The
in
truth
your
don't
Bible
need
and your
motivation.
That's right.
Something like
Katt
that.
Williams.
I like that.
Shout out to the 7 wives. We ain't never seen
You know you like that.
You get a light-skinned, funny face wife.
See, I rep the most high, still I'm the most fly. I win so much they wanna know who I'm coached by. Every day approached by chicks when I was most high.
Signed up for that group. You get a light-skinned, funny face wife.